Planning cycle and types of plans in educational management. In educational management, planning is an ongoing and iterative process that helps educational institutions achieve their goals and adapt to the dynamic nature of the educational environment. The planning cycle is a systematic process that includes stages of goal setting, resource allocation, implementation, and evaluation. This cycle allows educational leaders to effectively guide their institutions towards improvement and success. Additionally, different types of plans are used at various stages of the planning cycle, depending on the time frame, scope, and objectives of the institution. This essay will discuss the planning cycle and the types of plans commonly utilized in educational management. The planning cycle. The planning cycle in educational management is a continuous process that involves multiple stages. These stages can be adjusted depending on the specific needs of the institution, but generally follow a standard sequence. The planning cycle can be broken down into the following steps. 1. Environmental analysis, assessment of current situation. The first step in the planning cycle is to assess the current situation. Educational managers must gather data and analyze both the internal and external environments of the institution. This includes reviewing student performance, faculty strengths, available resources, and the broader educational landscape, e.g., changing educational policies, technological advancements, and societal needs. The goal of this phase is to identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, often using tools like SWOT analysis. 2. Goal setting, defining objectives. Once the current situation is understood, the next step is to define clear, measurable, and achievable goals. These goals should align with the mission and vision of the institution. Setting goals is crucial for guiding the actions of all stakeholders and ensuring that efforts are focused on improving educational quality. In this stage, long-term objectives are often broken down into short-term goals to ensure steady progress. 3. Plan formulation, developing strategies. With goals in place, the next step is to develop strategies to achieve them. Educational managers must determine the most effective courses of action, considering available resources, timelines, and the institutional context. This involves deciding on specific programs, initiatives, or changes that need to be implemented. For instance, if the goal is to improve student academic performance, the plan might involve revising curriculum standards, providing professional development for teachers, or investing in new learning technologies. 4. Implementation, action plan execution. In this stage, the strategies are put into action. Educational managers must ensure that the necessary resources, such as personnel, funding, and materials, are allocated and that all stakeholders are involved and committed to the plan. This phase may involve communicating with teachers, staff, students, and parents to ensure buy-in and cooperation. Effective leadership and management skills are crucial at this stage to ensure smooth execution. 5. Evaluation and monitoring, assessing progress and outcomes. Evaluation and monitoring are critical steps in the planning cycle. Educational managers must continuously assess the progress of the implementation phase to determine whether the goals are being met. This can involve gathering data on student outcomes, teacher effectiveness, and the overall success of initiatives. If progress is slow or objectives are not being met, adjustments to the plan may be necessary. Evaluation ensures that the cycle remains flexible and responsive to changing circumstances. 6. Feedback and revision, improvement. The final step in the planning cycle is feedback and revision. Based on the evaluation results, educational managers must assess what worked and what didn't, making adjustments to improve future planning efforts. This iterative process ensures that the institution continuously improves and adapts to new challenges. The feedback gathered is used to refine strategies, address weaknesses, and align plans with the evolving needs of the institution. Types of plans in educational management. Within the planning cycle, various types of plans are utilized to guide decision-making and ensure that the goals of the institution are achieved. These plans can be classified based on their time frame, scope, and purpose. Below are the primary types of plans in educational management. 1. Strategic plans. Strategic plans are long-term plans that focus on achieving broad, overarching goals. These plans are typically developed for a period of 3 to 5 years or longer. Strategic planning in educational management involves setting long-term goals for the institution, such as improving academic quality, expanding infrastructure, or increasing community engagement. These plans require careful analysis of internal and external factors and are often revised periodically to ensure they remain relevant and effective in a changing educational environment. 2. Tactical plans. Tactical plans are shorter-term plans designed to implement the strategies outlined in the strategic plan. They usually cover a 1 to 2 year period and focus on specific actions that will help achieve the strategic goals. Tactical plans might include initiatives such as curriculum revisions, teacher training programs, or technology integration. These plans are more detailed than strategic plans and provide a roadmap for day-to-day operations. 3. Operational plans. Operational plans are short-term, day-to-day plans that focus on the immediate needs of the educational institution. These plans are often developed on an annual or semester basis and are used to ensure the smooth functioning of the institution. For example, an operational plan may address scheduling, budgeting, classroom management, or specific student programs. Operational plans are typically highly detailed and include timelines, resource allocation, and responsibilities for all involved parties. 4. Contingency plans. Contingency plans are backup plans designed to address unexpected events or emergencies that could disrupt the normal operations of the institution. These plans are crucial for ensuring that the institution can continue to function in the face of challenges such as natural disasters, strikes, or sudden changes in government policies. Contingency planning requires foresight and flexibility, as it prepares the institution for unforeseen disruptions. 5. Action plans. Action plans are detailed plans that outline the specific actions required to achieve particular objectives. These plans break down goals into actionable steps and assign responsibilities, timelines, and necessary resources. Action plans are often used in tactical or operational planning to ensure that tasks are completed on time and to specification. For instance, an action plan to improve student attendance might include steps such as conducting surveys, introducing interventions, and monitoring attendance rates. Conclusion. The planning cycle in educational management is a systematic, ongoing process that helps institutions define their goals, allocate resources, and implement strategies to achieve educational excellence. By following a structured planning cycle, comprising assessment, goal setting, plan formulation, implementation, evaluation, and revision, educational managers can ensure that the institution remains focused and adaptable.